Hello and welcome back to another clip of Genius Gems. I'm your host, Angela Chanowski, and I'm so excited to have Dan in the house with us today.
Let's go, Angela.
So I'm going to let us tell a little bit about you and your magnificence, but Dan is not only a great friend, great mind in business, always just like sparks new ideas for me. And so I am super excited to be in your energy again and have you share your brilliance. And a little nugget about AI with our audience. So tell us a little bit about you first and then dive into some nuggets.
Oh my gosh, Angela, thank you for the overly kind intro. I love just hanging out with you and getting to do this. A little bit about me. So co-founder of HireBus, which is a AI recruiting platform. So I'm in technology every day. I'm working with people every day, and we only do hiring for the trades. But more about me, like I love spending time with my family. I love doing sports. I love cooking. And I actually kind of love things that aren't AI in my personal life. And I love AI focused things in my professional life is what I'm, I guess, learning over the last 2 years, which is interesting. The anti-AI outside of work. But I mean, Angela, what I'd love to do is share some tips, some things that I've learned with AI for the audience here. Is that what you're hoping to do?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I think of when I think of how to use AI tools is I think of it from like least technical, highest level, and probably most impactful, bluntly, all the way to most technical. And I've got a handful of tips. The first one is something that I think probably all of us have experienced, at least on the receiving end of. In the tip is AI will never produce a final product that you want to send to your market. So, and this is true of basically everything, anything from emails that it generates, social media posts, or even SOPs in our business. We have a rule here that if it's clear that it was just AI generated, then that's not good enough. There needs to be a human editor at the end of it. Any output from ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini is often like really good and gets you 80% of the way there, 90% of the way there. But if we see something that is just like clearly AI generated, I've even gone to my team and been like, can you please send me the ChatGPT transcript of what you created of your prompting it so that I can see the output and I know that you've gone in and added your own flavor to it. And part of that is just like a marketing principle we all know and a communication principle we all know is the one thing that triggers humans' interest is novelty. And so if it's not novel, then it's not interesting. That's like the number one marketing principle. Angela, I'll send you this podcast that I listened to from Diary of a CEO recently. That's been like one of the more influential podcasts I've heard in the last year. But he talks about that from human nature. He's a hostage negotiator, is the guy that's the expert on the podcast. But we are becoming numb to clear AI output. And so we need to add our human touch on it. So I'd say that's the first thing is nothing from AI is 100% done.
Okay. Yeah.
The next thing is I'm really starting to change like my tech stack of tools that I use. So I've always really liked ChatGPT as my kind of like core LLM that I use. I still like Gemini, ChatGPT, and Claude, but Atlas is very quickly becoming like my go-to tool. And what Atlas is, it's just a browser by ChatGPT. Are you using it?
The poor people that don't have Macs.
I know. Oh, well, what's funny is like the PC that I'm on right now is a PC. And so my personal computer is a Mac. And so I'm like, all right, well, now I'm like over there on a separate computer, which just shows how valuable it is. And I'm like, I think I need to like replace my work computer because it's a PC. And it's like Excel macros don't matter. Atlas matters now. So it's the world we live in. So you're using Atlas a lot, Angela?
I am, not for the right things.
But it's cool. It can like do stuff for you, right? It is getting into what's becoming valuable about AI, which is not just gathering info and generating output, but taking actions, which is blowing my mind.
Yeah, it is blowing my mind. Yes, for sure.
So Atlas, I really, really recommend, and good for Mac right now, boosting their sales probably with ability to for people to use Atlas. And then skills. Have you been working at all in skills?
Yeah.
So, and this is specific to Claude, but ChatGPT has its own version of it, especially with the Pro plan. But you can teach specifically Claude and Claude Code skills. And what's cool about that is, and it can remember and learn those skills. So I'll give you a concrete example. Like with HireBus, we run hiring pipelines. And as you know, with a sales pipeline or a hiring pipeline, certain pipelines have certain healthy indicators. If you're trying to hire 5 home cleaners every 30 days, if you only have 8 interviews, you're probably not going to get there. But if you have 20 interviews, you probably will, right? And so we know based on your goals what a healthy pipeline looks like. We can teach Claude Code to understand the skill of analyzing what a healthy pipeline is based on the goals and based on what we know about home cleaning in your area. And then we can have it run the skill of analyzing the health of that pipeline and sending us a report back that says, hey, here are all the home cleaning pipelines. X of these are healthy. Y of these need attention. So that then we can put people to go look and see, does this job ad need to be tweaked? Are our application questions a little restrictive, right? Like what's causing it to not perform well? And that's a skill that you can teach, an LLM to do and run. And that's becoming like really, really valuable. So we no longer need to have stoplight ratings of every account in our CRM, but instead we can have Claude Code run the skill of pipeline health and then spit out a quick report and have our humans go take action. It's crazy.
Love that.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
Okay, last one. You want like the most technical nerdy thing?
Now that I'll be like the one that I don't understand, the one that makes my brain.
Well, this is the one that you don't. I honestly don't understand it either. Don't tell anyone. Like I had this set up by our CTO, so I don't know how to even set it up. But what we're doing, and this is just maybe to share more where the world is going, is. And I think it's going to be, because I saw it set up and it was pretty simple. This idea of building an MCP server that just can talk to all of your systems. So it's connected to my Google Drive. It's connected to my HubSpot. It's connected to our HireBus database layer. And I can prompt it and say like, run an analysis of all the clients that have made the most hires in the last X days and what is similar about their job ads. And it can go look in Google Drive for the job ad copy. It can look in HireBus to see how many hires they made. And it can even go to HubSpot and understand like how much are they paying each month or how long ago did they sign up? And it can spit out data for that. So you don't need like data engineering to connect all that. As long as it can talk to the MCP server, then you can prompt it without needing technical knowledge and it can give you answers. Crazy. It's crazy.
That is crazy. I love that you went in that order and shared that last one of like mind blowing, because the thing is even if you don't know how to do it and you're like, I don't know how to do it, that hurts my brain. But for people hearing like things like this are possible. And some of the time you need a very technical expert, and maybe you go hire an automations expert or tech expert to say, oh my gosh, I have a mess. I have all these things in my business, but I don't know how to make them talk to each other. Not even to find reports, like you said, but to make our business run smoother, to be more powered with information. So to just have your mind blown of like, those things are possible. Some people said it's amazing how you can get AI to teach you how to do things.
Yes.
If
It's like AI will teach you how to set it up. Like AI will teach you if it's possible. Go to Upwork. Like some of the best money I've spent, I run a company that hires people, right? And some of the best money I've spent in the last 6 months has been going to Upwork, hiring hourly experts to help build automations or help build data pipes that can do these specialized projects really efficiently. I can't recommend that enough for helping get some of this stuff done.
Yeah. And then the way you started off, like novelty, so important. See, we're already at our 10-minute. I say we were
We're
going
at
to keep
time.
10
We're at
minutes.
time.
So important. And then we're going to have to exchange how to use Atlas. If you guys haven't used Atlas and you have a Mac, definitely check it out. I want to know what you're using it for. So you'll have to tell me that or comment when we post this, because I want to know the different ways people are using Atlas. But try it.
The
And
Chrome
ask.
killer. The Chrome killer.
Oh.
I know. Goodbye,
So.
Chrome. Well, Angela, thank you. Always fun. I know it's never enough time, but thanks for chatting AI with me and letting me blab.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for sharing your brilliance, Dan, and thanks for tuning in to another Genius Gems.